But with that said, you want to hear something funny? My ex now, she just tagged me in a post talking about there's one of those roles that she always I'll tag you in it, but she always talks about like narcissists and stuff, the past, etc. Which is cool. Hey, educate people most definitely. But she just actually tagged me in it, and she's like, "Hey, love lives, how's it going? How's it going?" If you're here, once again on my side, it shows all of my girls here. It could be 20,000 people here. I couldn't even tell. The servers suck, so I can't even tell. But anyways, it's a TikTok about basically saying that you're narcissist abuser. What's your name on TikTok? Oh, as far as that girl that does all the narcissist talk, basically, narcissist, aka breakups and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, like it's cool. Once again, it's cool to do TikToks about past, but and that's I guess their TikToks meant to to give I guess people in their feelings about the past. Drama came with her, war with you. Oh yeah, no, it's cool with you. I'm gonna respond to her like once again, hey, she's got her life like I have my life. No problem at all. I have once again, like she said, like she commented out. She said she don't hate me. I was like, okay, that's which is funny to me. You can hate, dislike, whatever, but like I told her, that's everybody. If your ex is still stuck on you, like I tell everybody, yo, tell your story. If a lot of people can't, me, I can tell it all day. That's why I have my ink on me, etc. So with that said, I'll tell my story with her, etc. So break down the toxicity wise, how it failed, why it failed, because I already figured life out. The squares and circles all day, every day. Empathist, aka empath, circle narcissist, aka narcs. That's all you have in this world. I don't care about hey, pistolero, how you doing? How's your evening going? How's the fam? But that's all you have in this world. No matter about what race, religion, etc. That's all you have. Spread the circle. That's how I have my ink on you, my Ami wise, etc. For life, relationships, and why we suffered. Very easy, I promise you that. I know it might sound easy, but it is. I promise you that. Because all you have is this, just two people, and that's it. So anyway, so she's like, I don't hate you, but you put me through 7 years of abuse. I'm like, girl, I got that. I was like, oh, awesome. I love doing that. I'm gonna do a video response to that, and then tag her in it. Then I can tag all day. It's easy at all, So I'm like, yes. Once again, I was a verbal abuser. You're a what? Physical abuser. That's why you Spanish girls out here, or any girls in general, that y'all bottle the hell up. You stay quiet and you start hitting people. That's called what? Narcissist traits. Verbal abuse. Verbal abuse, also narcissist traits. That's what everybody has. If you do not know what emps and narcs are, empathy and narcissists, then everybody has narcissist traits. Now you gotta figure out what you are as an individual. And everybody drops the word narcissist way too freely, like I was. I believe my ex was. Nah, she's not. She's like, we're both her them. That's what we failed. Two hurt people can't, fix each other. You can try. I don't recommend it, but you can try. And that's why you gotta bear with me, guys. I'm working on this laptop. Bear with me, kids. You gotta in the emp world, which I created my terminology. You have traditional hurt and lost emps, and then myself with 2020 emp. And with 2020 emp, you figure life out. You already figured out the matrix. So nobody can phase you. Like me, the only person that bothers me, the mother of my kid, because she has her days about her past. But I love to debate, so no you spell when I say it, but I'm not a statistical Chicano, Mexican, etc. Or any Spanish kid. I'm not statistical. I'm very open-minded. I can elaborate with a lot. Hey, Ayana, how's it going? How's your evening going? How's the family? I can elaborate a lot. I love to debate, especially about squares and circles and then race, religion. I love to talk about. That's easy, man. As long as you're open-minded, we vibing. If you're closed-minded, my words will bother you. Trust me. And that's why I'm gonna say I'm gonna have fun with that response, because in the Spanish world we're not taught about narcissists, empathists, but our analogy, which I'm gonna get that in my forums, machistas mandilons, Hey, Mr. Lucy Cruz, Reese, how's it going? How you doing? But yeah, I tell you, I'm gonna have fun with it. That's the reason why on July 3rd when I get my ink on my forums, I'm bumping up the game 1,000 every which way. So all my sayings that say, my terminology say, I'll have it on me. So the answer's to life. So no one got this, and it's all for a reason. Very easy reason wise. And life's not hard, I promise that at all. It's as long as you have good people around you. Hey S, Bree 36, how you doing? How's the evening going? How's family? How's life? But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I could do this talk all day, every day. It's easy. And that's why I'm gonna start doing more TikToks about it pretty soon. Now that my girl showed me how to do my girl Amber right here. I'll tell you, I don't know how many people are here. On my side, just showed my girl, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, but if you have any questions about emps, empathists, narcissists, I got you. Relationships, life, Spanish folk, computers, I got you. That's easy, man. So, and it's about being open-minded in life, vibing with everybody, chopping it up with people. You know, that's what it's all about, most definitely. And just keep positive people around you. That's what I said many times. I said all the time. You know, by keeping positive people around you, you're gonna lose a lot of people in life, but those are people you don't need in your life. I promise you that you don't need them at all. You know, don't be me. Like me, I keep it humble with people. Just high and by. What's up as a family? Keep pushing. That's it. But if you're an energy vampire narc, nope. I don't got time for you. Don't expect nobody. Don't. I just gotta keep pushing. So, because then when you do that, you can, hey, what's up, Kim? How you doing? How you doing, miss? How's it going? How's the family? How's life? How's the kiddos? Welcome to the live. And how was your weekend? But yeah, I tell you, just keep positive people around you. You know, you be blessed. Like me, I don't got a lot of people locally wise. Phone's dry, you know. Computer stuff here and there. You know, people I talk to here and there, but which I'm good. I'm blessed. I tell you, I don't. Hey, what's up, miss? How's it going? How's the kiddos? How's mom, sis? How's everyone doing? But yeah, I tell you, keep positive people around you. You'll be blessed. I promise that. Less stress. You can think more clearly. And then, like I said many times, as long as you keep positive people around you, anytime you're doing wrong, they'll give you grief. Because why? Because you're doing wrong. And because they have love for you and care for you, they'll give you what? Constructive criticism. Which is not a bad thing. If you're doing wrong, you want someone to tell you you're doing something wrong, you know? Oh yeah, but anyway, so like I tell you, I love talking about, you know, relationships all day, every day. But I'm still like excited about that that comment my ex tagged me in. Once again, in the Spanish culture, you know, I'll say it a million times, but we're not taught about empathists, narcissists, but we're taught about what? Machistas, mandilones. That's our analogy. So that's why I'm tripping on my ex. She's like, oh, you're not an emp. Like, okay. So once again, but anyways, sorry. I was saying, so I was saying, so everybody, hey Nikki, TNT, how's it going? But everyone, first and foremost, like I was, everyone used the word narcissist way too freely. Because you really gotta know your actually there was really a narcissist. My first baby mom said a narcissist. There's no second guessing things on that note. You got the controller gun? Come on.
I did. I put it down.
Right.
Yeah. Why it was on my leg? I did not move it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put it down and it. Yeah.
Right. If cooked, the soap is with beef. Awesome. Hell yeah. But anyways, so I was saying, everyone like me, I was like, you know, because I believe my ex was truly a narcissist. Because like me, I was, you know, and that's why, you know, I'm a verbal abuser. I'm better now, but because now I know what I am, etc. All that great jazz. So that's why when she tagged me the next time, oh, you know, you're not an emp, because you know I abused it for 7 years. I'm like, oh, girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, if I know my stuff, oh yeah, debate is my ish. Oh yeah, I'll slaughter you. If you don't know anything, oh, I'm gonna slaughter you. I'll slaughter you with petty words, you know, easy words, you know. So especially here, like, yo, okay, cool, I will take that. It don't hurt my feelings at all. But like, you know, that abused her for 7 years verbally. Yes, I did. I tell people, you know, I'm better with my tongue now. But if you bother me, at least I'm nice and I would give you 3 warnings. I tell you, yo, keep back. I don't want to talk about that. Or you know, if it don't bother me, but I know it's gonna bother you, I'm gonna tell you, hey, if you want to talk about that, we can talk about it. But you know, with that said, you know, my feelings don't get hurt. I don't like with petty words, but you will, and, you know. And with my ex, I tell you know, tell your story, girl, make a TikTok, dude, hey. It doesn't hurt my feelings, because obviously there's 2 sides of the story. That's why I have, you know, A and B, Jada, who, and Will. Every relationship, all you have, A and B, not C through Z, not no August, not the entanglement like what, you know, what she pulled, etc. Which is cool, more power to her, but it didn't hurt my feelings. You know, at the time I was dying, yeah, it sucked, most definitely, but it's over done with. But not just telling the story, so people don't do the exact same mistakes I did, and which a lot of people, as we speak today, are doing the same mistakes, but not knowing at all, like. If you don't know anything about empathy and narcissist, there's life. That's why you struggle all your life. Don't matter, like me, it took me 39 years of my life to figure the whole matrix out. and I'm considered crazy in the Spanish world, which is cool with me. It don't bother me none because I sleep with 1,000, I wake up with 1,000. That's why with her, why it's like, okay, I'm gonna do a response to that. Be like, hey, yes, I'm a verbal abuser. What are you, baby girl? Like I'm not saying typical in a bad way, but like a typical Spanish girl. You stay quiet, you bottle the fuck up, and then what? You hit people. And what's that called? If I'm a verbal abuser and I'm not an empathist, what are you? You can call me a narcissist, and hurt my feelings. But I'm a verbal abuser, so you're a physical abuser, which makes you, quote unquote, if you believe that, a narcissist also. Which in the real world, it's not the case being, because everybody in the world has narcissist traits. Everybody does. You just don't know it. You don't recognize it. But in reality, you think about it. If you're a nice person, you know you're a nice person. You don't want to hit nobody. You don't want to kill people with words and be mean. But it's because why? People push you to your limits, and you just let them have it, so they get away from you. You know. And from there, that's when you have the empathy kicks in. You say you're sorry, you kiss, make up, and keep pushing forward in life. But then some people sit in the past, live in the past, and they always bring that up all the time, you know? Thanks for keeping it real. Oh, hey, kid, miss, I got you, 1,000. Like, especially in our Spanish culture, like me, that's why some people get offended, because, but first and foremost, what I did was wrong, right? Because even before TikTok, even before my ink, I've been talking about this, you know? Hey, C. Bree, how you doing, miss? How's your evening going? So, how's the family? How's your health? But I've been talking about it on, Facebook and IG. Mainly Facebook, but I also upload it on IG, YouTube channel, etc. And that's why I'm saying, yo, if you got, like, I'm not saying every Spanish person is bad, no, but like in our culture, I don't care if you're Hispanic, Latino, from the motherland of Spain, 60% of the culture is circle narcissists, they get machistas, for our analogy, and 40% are what? Squares, empathists, aka mandilones. There you go, that's our culture, boom. Now have fun dating us. That's the shit. What up, Fabio? What's up, baby girl? But anyways, that's what you have to, like, tell people. You got to figure out what you are as an individual. I'll help you and guide you. I promise you, that's really easy. It's not hard at all. So that's what I'm saying. I'm blunt as hell. Oh, what's up, vampire? What up, miss? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome to the live. I'm just talking about. Well, I'm looking at a computer on a laptop. Computer questions. I got you. But hey, what's up? How's your evening going? But I'm also talking about relationships, emps, narcs, I got you and everybody in the world, 1,000. Especially in the Spanish culture, because once again, in the Spanish culture, I'm considered crazy, which I'll be crazy all day, every day. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But the main reason I'm considered crazy because I broke tradition by talking about empathists and narcissists, which are not really taught in the Spanish culture. But once again, our analogies is this: squares, empathists. Circle narcissists, machistas, squares, empathists, to be loved to the fullest, and we call mandilones. So if you say that, if you don't believe me, you want to test that out, go to a Spanish home, one of your buddies that are Spanish, and talk about it at the table or at a barbecue. And everyone's head will turn and look at you like, you're not supposed to talk about that in front of family. That's a no-no, you're the devil. But it's real talk. But even then, if you talk about it, they try to explain to you what it is, it's still not a full breakdown of a empathy narcissist at all. Hey Snooki, how you doing? How's it going? It's just a warm-up. That's for me. I'm just blunt, and I love being blunt, Thanks to my first baby moms, straight narcissists, but that's East Coast narcissist, East Coast traits. That's why I speak differently. Wise, they're very blunt. They don't hold back, which is nothing wrong with that. Yo, speak your mind. As long as you're not talking BS or being negative, no. But if you're telling honest truth about somebody, or, you bother me because of this, I'm being honest with you. Just keep it short, keep it humble, and that's it. That's it. But don't sit there and BS or cause drama. No, let that be. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm blunt 1,000. I don't hold back at all. I love talking about this. As I'm saying, the relationships, I got you 1,000. It's very, very easy. I promise. It takes time when you're going through it, most definitely. Because I already gone through it, so I make it sound so easy. But when you're over 1,000 and you become a 2020 amp, then you're blessed. I promise you, you're over it. Now you just tell your story, you move on, and that's good. Hey, recovery man, how's your night going? How's your evening going? How's your family? And how's your health? But yeah, so I tell you, it's everyone just like I was drops the word narcissist way too freely, man. And that's why I'm gonna do more TikToks about it to elaborate more and help people understand it more. Because once again, we're just cool to understand. I love that TikTok talks about it. Because now a lot of people wake up to it, see what's going on in this real world. And then I tell people, you just gotta figure out what you are as an individual. Are you an empathist or you're a narcissist? And if you are in my categories, are you traditional, or you're hurt, or you're lost, or you're 2020? So I'm a 2020, so that's my category. But yeah, man, it's good. It's good. Cause like I tell you, we just gotta all be on the same page, best at. Especially like I say, team squares all day, team apps. That's why I put my little hashtags. Cause you know, empathists. What are we? Lovers and healers. So we are 1,000. We're here to help and guide. That's what we feel. That's what we have empathy and feel sorry for everybody. You want to save the world, but you can't save the world. You know, you try slowly, but you just wanna help and guide only emps, and that's it. And that's why, you know, in the beginning of the process of a bad breakup, and that's what they say to go through the AKA the awakening. Yeah, they say narcissist, but I say both now. Because once again, narcissist is the word is used a lot, especially here on TikTok. But you really have to know your ex if they really was a narcissist. Like I tell you, once again, my first baby mom of 12 years, narc 1,000, straight narc 1,000. There's no if and or buts. That's easy. You know, I tell people. But once again, empathists, we do have narcissist traits. Like me, my ex, I was a verbal abuser. My mouth is vicious. If you bother me, oh yeah. But I'll warn you. My ex now, my first ex, Spanish girl, first one Latina, this one's Hispanic. What you might call it? Both of them have, you know, like narcissist traits because they're both physical. Like I've been hit with like skillets. I've been sleeping. I almost got stabbed a couple of hands. My first one cut my hand a couple of times. Punched in the face too many times to count. Chased by boiling water. And so I've dealt with all that. That's why I say, you know, notice with the Spanish race at all, but, you know, dealing with toxicas and all that, and toxicos, which I dislike that terminology at all because it's BS. That's their excuse. I dislike for them, that's their excuse to be crazy. Like, no, you're crazy for a reason. Who's pushing you? Who touched you? Who bothered you? It's your past childhood trauma, etc. So now your head's a little not rude to you, or in everybody, it's just you're a little bothered, and that's why you have your walls hella high, and anything triggers you. Because you've been through a lot, you know? Hey, Liana, how you doing? How's your evening going? And that's how I tell people, like, you know, like my ex now, she just, like, I'll do a TikTok video response to that, and I'll even tag her in it. So then, you know, because, you know, like, she doesn't know, but I tell her, yo, this I'm talking about, yo, and this is my ex-wife, go, you don't know this tongue. I'm the one that started talking this a long time ago, and I'm trying to teach you. And that's the reason why her and I do co-parenting best as for our kiddos. That's why I told you, not, you know, I figured this out. You're not a narcissist. You're a hurt amp. I was a hurt amp. That's why we had 7 years of shit. 7 years of toxic BS. We only did it white because in Spanish culture we did it for tradition. Because the kids, not because we love each other. Nah, we have love for each other, but we don't love each other. Big difference. So I tell people you have to be 1,000 honest with yourself about the situation. Don't lie to yourself, and nah, that's how you know. Like for example, on which I will do TikToks, marriage. Right nowadays, everyone for some reason is stuck on marriage. I don't know what's. If it's just a phase, infatuation, like, yo, marriage is cool, but, you know, you don't want to be like everybody else. This is my 5th marriage. Oh, so you're bored. You just keep body hopping. Come on, man. Nah, if like both my ex, my first ex, I was talking about it. I just told her in her face many times. I believe if you're going to get married, you love each other every which way, head and toe. Solid. You blessed. You love each other. I go, this shit we have? This ain't love. This is toxic. And she would get mad. I'm like, am I wrong? You know, me and my ex now, we're supposed to get married 3 times, and I tell her like, why do you want to get married? That makes no sense to me. But I go, you doing because why? Because the family says it. Because my family will say it, her family will say it. Oh yeah, you know, instead, you know, all together was 8 kiddos. You guys 8 kids, you know. So now you've been together for so long. I'm like, and I would tell the parents like, that's cool and all, but that's tradition. Like, I could be married for 12 years. I'm not getting married because I have 12 years. No, I go, that's Spanish culture tradition BS. I have a bunch of kids with you, get married. I'm together for a long time, get married. Even though we're toxic, it's horrible. And then their excuse, oh, you know, I did it. The aunties, the cousin, like, that's cool. That's your guys' generation. Me, no. I'm not doing that, no. And that's why I tell my ex many times, you know, 3 times. If you want to get married, if it's a poll, you want to get married, right? I'm doing a prenup. What? You don't love me? I believe if I love you to the fullest, you know, then we'll get married. But we have love for each other. We don't love each other. It's a big difference, man. If I'm doing a prenup, I'm doing a prenup for a reason. Just in case. And in the real world, if you marry somebody, there should be no just in case. You should be 1,000. But that's why everybody's in this marriage phase, which I don't understand. Like, and then it's just common sense. I tell people, if you're blind, you don't know what your partner is, right? Empathists, Narcissists, etc. the people on the outside looking in, they be like, your relationship's toxic. Be it he or be it she, gay or straight, I don't care what you're into. From the outside looking in, everyone can tell you what's going on with your relationship. And I'm not the best person, I promise you that. I'm better now, yes. As individuals, I tell people, you know yourself as a person, as an individual, if you're good or bad, And I tell people that people that brag about themselves, especially in day one, I'm a good person, etc., all that, nah. So I tell them, that's cool, that's your opinion. But let me judge you, let me observe you, let me talk to you, let me vibe with you. And if in their wise, I'll see if you are a good person. Because I go, typically people that brag about themselves are the total opposite. And that's what I go by now. And how it works. It's the Spanish culture to get married after a few years and stay married. Oh yeah, yo, Kim, ya sabes. That's why I know this when I say this many times. And I'm very blunt, I'm very open-minded. The stuff I say in the Spanish culture is a no-no. And do I care about it? No, I don't. That's why I got my ink, I have all my ink, etc. And then pretty soon I'm gonna get on July 3rd, get a lot more to bump it up 1,000, especially in the Spanish culture, to call us all out and call everybody out. Just simple question: what are you? Empathists and Narcissists. That's what you got. It's the only categories in the world. But yeah, so in the Spanish culture, they tell you, hey princess, Stash, how you doing, miss? How's it going? But we're taught, after you say a couple of years get married, like that's miserable, man. I got so I wouldn't say friends, associates, locally wise that they've been married for years. I don't even care about that. And I'm just blunt, especially now, I'm hella blunt. And I tell them, that's cool, you can grow up together, you can do it together, but y'all miserable. Y'all do it for the kids, and look at that, man. Well, they can change. I was like, yeah, they can change, but it's going to be a process. And more likely in our culture, because we're not, at the time, emps and narcs, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, you see? I go, there you go, that's why you're struggling. I go, I can teach you. But then if you start speaking this talk to your partner, they're probably think you crazy and stuff. And here we go, like nah. That's why once again, I'm blessed 1,000 incorporated the best ass. My 50 kiddos. My girl Amber right here, she's on here now. And then life, I'm blessed. I want her to be the richest person in the world, that's not the idea. But I know eventually, we all want to have some type of money. But a lot of that little cushion, I'm good, I'm blessed, But I sleep good 1,000. I wake up good 1,000 with no reason in the world. Like before I was sleeping, like a lot of us in this world are. No matter what age you are, when you go to sleep, what happens? I tell my ex, because a lot of people when you go through your bases, right, and you're done, a lot of people say verbally, I'm over them. It's easy to say, yo, anyway, I'm King Kong, but are you King Kong? That's a big difference. Verbal and physical and mental is a whole different world. So that's why like it's not, for me personally, not competition. A lot of relationships treat the past as a competition. Like, glow up, all that good stuff. Yeah, glow up, that's awesome. But as long as you do it for yourself, don't do it because, oh yeah, I'm going to prove my ex I can do better than, better than them, I'm going to do better with that. Nah. Don't worry about your ex. I know it's easier said than done. But if you have a support team like me, I got blessed with my circle of squares, 10 emps, 4 locally, which I love to death, and then 6 IG and Facebook. And those ones that you know from Adam, I was just I was a computer techie. And I was the dude going through my emotion. I was just doing my lives, doing my posts, and they reached out to me, and now I'm talking to you guys. And they blessed me every which way, and I love them to death. That's why I have, let go 88 days, because it took me 88 days to let it go 100, and then 14, 17 days, let it go 1,000. That's why I would say 1,000, because Adrian James has it going, because 100 is tradition. I don't believe in tradition anymore. Anything with tradition, the sayings, all that, no, I don't believe none of that stuff. I make my own sayings now, my own terminology. I don't care about tradition. Because if tradition was working, why did the world died last year? How come we're having a pandemic and everyone's cheating, divorcing, dying? Come on, man. Who the hell cheats on a pandemic? Yeah, 1 plus SOS, stuck and stupid. 1 plus 1 equals 3. Wrong answers. Pretty much good excuses. So that's what I'm saying. Like me, I got blessed, so that's why I tell everybody, I can say it easily. You can ask me any question about relationships or what I went through, and I'll talk about it. Ask me about the past, I'll talk about it, no problem. But no emotions, no choking, no tears, nothing, because I'm over it. It was meant to happen. In all of us that struggle in this life, it sucks, yes, but it's too small words, too small big words. Emps, narcs. That's the reason why. Once again, I tell people many times, your parents didn't teach you, whomever raised you are flawed. Schools didn't teach us, are flawed. Now that we're learning about it, now we're to change the ways, figure out what you are as an individual, And from there, the idea is to progress forward in life. The past, don't sit on it. You can, think about it. Like type of people, think about it. Write your notes mentally. Write it down. Make video chat. Hey, what up, Matt? How you doing, brother? How's it going? How's life? How's everything? How you living that SSD? And then like tell people, just share your knowledge to others. Like the stuff I say about life relations and stuff in general. I'm not the only one that says in the world, but a lot of people are shy, which I kind of dislike. If you know positive thing about relationships, share it to the world, so then people will just vibe with you potentially. If not, if then you're crazy, you're crazy. That's it. Then you be crazy. Don't worry about that. That's what I'm saying. I'm considered crazy in the Spanish world, and I'll be crazy. It doesn't bother me now, because I see good 1,000 and wake up good 1,000. So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll support anybody out here. In relationships, I got you, man. Got you. They're not hard. I promise you that. It's just we gotta make the right choices with people that's gonna be on our sides. And that's why I tell you, if you do goldfish, then I want to say analogy got taught from this older black cat. Chop that mop. Right, brother, most definitely. Hey, kid, how's it going? If you if you do the goldfish talk, and that's why I went before my girl. Actually, well, my girl now, we did it without even knowing, and not even. Because when I'm in a relationship, I'm about to see somebody, I do goldfish, and basically it's a crash course concept to get to know somebody today, not tomorrow, so you don't waste your time physically with that person, and then from there you can know about each other verbally, without ever physically being with them, laying down with them, etc. It's very blunt. It is, and that's why. But like that, people. That's why doing that small talk. That's where you distinguish the boys and girls, the men and women, because there's different categories, most definitely. So that's what my girl and I am right here. We're blessed every which way, because we're both 1,000. And I believe this, like, if you're gonna be dating or be in a relationship, I know it's easier said done, etc. I know there's stuff that I say is kind of like crazy or whatever, but I believe this: if you're broken, you're still hurting, don't jump in a relationship. You can try. I'm not knocking on you, but I'm just letting you know, logically speaking wise, and that's why I'm here. Don't defy logic. Two broken people can't fix each other. You can try. If you both don't fold, you can potentially make it, but be ready for a toxic relationship. Be it verbal abuse, be it physical abuse. It's gonna happen. More likely so, because you both have past, you both have toxic relationship past, and if you did not fully heal, those toxic traits come over, and you bring it on. What's the glasses out of my eyes are itching. But it's gonna come to the current relationship, and then what are you guys gonna be doing? Bumping heads. I would say I did all my life, but I haven't had that many relationships. My first one, I've had long terms. My first one was 12 years, 3 girls. That's what now, 7 years, 4 boys, and my stepson 5. And in between, I had like 2 girlfriends. Yeah, 2 girlfriends, and they were like short term, like 3-4 months. Out of all of them, minus my girl now. Out of all of them, Ash, she was the best one, because she was a square. I just didn't. I knew about empathists and narcs. I just never took it in consideration and took it for real. I don't know. I just didn't take it serious. How about that? I should have, because I would have had a better life. I would have made better decisions with the people I have kids with. But it's all good. Everything was for a reason, as I say. And now I just pass my knowledge on to others, so you don't have kids with the wrong people, or you don't waste your time with the wrong people, because nobody can get time back. Another thing with time. So when you go through the emotions, etc., relationships, square circles, all that great jazz, and trying to figure life out, etc. in general, we worry about time, because time goes stupid fast. Because why? Because our heads are everywhere, scattered. You try to go to sleep, you can't shut off your thoughts. You lay down and you go, you lay down and everything's going in your head. What you do tomorrow, your past, whatever's bothering you, your head's still going, scattered everywhere. And that's why we worry about time, because like, damn, I gotta go to sleep, but I can't sleep because my head's everywhere. And then from there wise, I got things to do tomorrow. You're just thinking it way ahead of time. And then you think about life, like, especially if you have a bad partner by your side, you don't got a happy home, you got a broken home. He's thinking work, you're like, damn, how long am I gonna be with this person? Like, or when am I gonna get better? And you asking all those questions, yo, why are you with him? What my belief is this now, like, if you don't have a happy home, why are you there? Why? It makes no sense to me. That's like, like when I tell my ex, like, our 7 years of shit, it was very toxic. We were both toxic. I was a verbal abuser, you're a physical abuser. I said a lot of shit shouldn't have said, yes. You know, but I said, you know, sorries can't fix nothing in life. You can say sorry a million times, it won't fix nothing, especially if you keep doing it. But with that said, time out. I believe our bad relationship was a life experience to grow as a person. Oh yeah, no. It came 1,000. No, well said for sure. It is a life experience, so it's a life experience. Yes. At the same time, my belief now, like if I'm talking to somebody in a relationship and they're going through it, I'll just tell them everything. Hey, this is how it is. I'm forewarning you. This is what's gonna happen. You know, I don't even know you, but which I do. As I speak, I do a lot of DMs especially on TikTok, because I know you spell when I say, you know, many females, because males, they kind of vibe with what I'm saying. Not really. Females, they're in it because they're more emotional. There are a lot of more females are typically more empathist than males. So with that said, I just forewarn them which way. I tell them, hey, this is my experience, what I went through, and then they're telling me how their relationship's going currently wise. And I tell them, I go, well, see, those are all red flags, and I tell you, and I just go back and forth. This is gonna happen. I'm just forewarning you. Just look out for this. And you know, just a forewarning. You can take it or you can leave it. Doesn't matter. You know, you can fall on your face if you choose to. I'll guide you by number 3, and that's it. I'll guide you 3 times, and if it's still broken with you, it's because you don't want to. We're communicating, but you're not comprehending, and that's why you keep falling on your face. So I just give you 3 shots of that. I just watch my TikToks. I'm good. And life's not hard. Relations are hard. We just choose to give the wrong people too much of our time and too many chances. If you're blessed with the person by your side, you don't have to worry about nothing. Like, for example, my girl Naya, I'm here in Washington. She's in Cali. Everybody has a right to question a long-distance relationship. But with that said, and that's why I do my TikToks about it, which I'll try to do, like, I don't know, maybe once a month, do another video about it, because everybody has a right to question a long-distance relationship. But like, I tell everybody, talking from experience, on both my long-term relationships, like, they both, so me personally-wise, I can't speak to nobody else on behalf, but for me personally, both my baby moms, I lost them both the exact same way. Phone, social media, third party. Then they did a entanglement, Jada August. Both of them. That's why when I was going through my BS last year, I was like, I'm not doing the round 3. Or, you know, they say 3 times a charm, whatever. Like, yo, I'm not doing this again. There's a reason why I went through all this shit 19 years of my life. So 19 years of my life, you know, 2 long-term relationships, 7 kids, my stepson 8, to figure all this out. Like, and that's why I would get bothered about, like, yo, I'm not the only one that's been through this. I'm not the only one that's saying this. Where the hell is all the other, you know? I was stressing about it. Well, not stressing. I was pressed about it because I'm like, I'm not the only one that went through this. I don't care what tongue you speak in this world. Like, the shit I'm saying, someone else had to say it. But they might have said it verbally, not actually on social media or wrote a book. Like, that's why me personally, like, okay, books are cool, right? Books are cool. I used to be a bookworm, but now that I know what I know, why do I care to read about anyone's life? Only if you're speaking what I'm speaking. But if you're gonna tell me about your life, child trauma, you got my ass beat, that's cool, and it sucks. We got work. You know, a lot of people have, you know, bad childhoods, and it sucks, yes, but, you know, I'd rather read a book about emps and narcs every which way. A lot of people, which they did talk about it, but they're more PG about it. Like, I'm straight up blunt. I just tell you this is how it's gonna be with the rule, etc. You don't have to believe me, but when it happens, I told you. You know. It's a very hurtful experience, and yes, I think it's easier for men to heal. I'll move on. Well, okay, so with that's an awesome question. So with that said, so I'm always gonna say there's boys and girls. It doesn't matter what age, 12 to 1,000. It's maturity level. They got men and women. So boys and girls, they can move on in a relationship, no problem. I don't give a shit if you're 12 to 1,000, because they don't care. They're wrong. They haven't figured life out yet. They're just like, okay, I cheated, or you know, which my person, people break up. They don't break up because you're bored. Majority of people cheat, especially when you move out right away. Yo, you cheated. I don't give a shit. That's why it's called premeditated. That's why, you know, I'm gonna get Emmanuel, how you doing, boss? How's it going? How's your night going? How's life? How's the family? But it's all premeditated. That's why, you know, I have my ex's name here. I'm gonna get, which I call her. I've been saying this because when I was going through it, I was like, once again, an empathist. What are we? We're lovers and healers, right? And also overthinkers, where our brains are like, if someone does us dirty, or something happens in life, what do? We pick at it, like the Matrix. We'll pick at it to try and figure out why they did us dirty, or why did that go wrong, and we'll keep picking at it until when, till finally we figure it out. So with that said, I figured it out, and that's why when I before I got my ink, then I was just writing notes. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna open my mouth, verbalize, And then, because I was already in social media, so I'm gonna verbalize and socialize with the whole world what's going on with the situation, and I had fun with it. And I believe if you get in life, no matter if you get done dirty, I know it sucks and it hurts. Oh yeah, I cry like a bitch and all that stuff. It hurt bad. Hell yeah, it did. But I believe having fun in life, like learn from it, push forward, and just vibe with it, have fun with it. Laugh about it. Because in the beginning it's hard. Yes, you can't laugh about it because you're dying. Trust me, I was there. That's why it took me 88 days, and that's why I'm blessed. Once again, because my 10, they got me. They told me every day, you can vent to me. Say in the beginning, you're gonna say the exact same story, talk about her, and it's all me, her. And I did it. When I was going through it, it was kind of hard too because I was doing it, playing the role of mom and dad. And I'm not really, but I'm not a mom or dad. Like I'm just a guy that's working. And that's it. Now she got up a level crash course, be a mom. Nice, especially when our baby was 7 months, going 8 months barely. So I'm an infant, so I'm not a mom, but I wean the shit out of it. I'm blessed by my kids, and that's why I love my kids every which way. Because a lot of fathers typically would bail out, especially 8 kids. Imagine being a guy, all you do is work basically, and just do whatever you can at the crib, and then your girlfriend, wife gets up and leaves you with a squad of 8. You're like, how do I do this? So I'll be doing it, weaning the shit out of it, crying. It was fun. I think about it now, I just laugh about it. But obviously when I was going through it, now I was crying like a bitch. It sure hurt. It sucked. But I got blessed. That's why once again I love it. 88 days. So you think about it, 88 days is not a long time. But when you're going through it, every day is hell. And especially at nighttime, what's the worst time? Loneliness. That beats the shit out of you because they're not by your side and you're doing what? They're out there with 1 or 1,000 doing whatever they want to do. And when you have kiddos, you're at home with the kids doing what? Trying to survive, trying to stay sane, trying to not lose it. Because a lot of people will lose it. But that's what I tell people. You gotta have a squad, man. You gotta have a support team. If you don't, you can do a lot of shit. People fall to what? Alcohol, drugs, potentially the worst case scenario, off their head. Because emotions, we're humans. Especially you're humans. That shit hurts bad, man. You get demolished. You try not to fold because. Especially when you have kids. Even if you don't have kids, you have friends and family, etc. People that actually care about you. You don't want to off your dome, and then from there you just leave everybody. First and foremost, it's selfish. Second of all, you leave everybody with unanswered questions. The last thing they ever conversation, no matter if it's today, tomorrow, 5 years ago, that's how they remember you. The last conversation y'all talked about. So that's what I'm saying. Trust me. I know it's hard, but I got you. Trust me. I'll hold your hand, walk you through it. It's not too bad for the most part. What's up, King Austin? How you doing? How's your night going? And that's why, back to your question, Kim, I apologize. I know I'll be everywhere. But as far as the hurtful part, so for basically, I say men and women, once again, it's a maturity level, we all hurt bad. Everybody has their own way of recovering. But once again, you have a squad, you're blessed. But it hurts every which way. Boys and girls to get up and leave. That's why they can body hopping easily. Anyone that jumps to a relationship right away because you're hurting still, and you don't even care. You're just rolling like. In their head, they believe that they can fix themselves with the body by themselves. Like I told my ex, and I told everybody that body hops, do that, enjoy that. Let me know that works out for you. I sit back with my popcorn and be like, yo, I told you should fall back, and he was like, I could have done that. I could have most definitely done that, but I chose not to because I was like, yo, and like in life wise, so yeah, so that I'm real fast. Everyone's talking about the whole face, right? And me, I did the whole face. I think a lot of us have done that, and a lot of us didn't intend to do that. It's just once again, if nobody taught you about emps and narcs and life relations the fullest, that's why you think you did cheating. Why you think you did the whole face? All that. Everyone did it. Why? I can't say everyone. A lot of people did it, not because they wanted to. They're hurting. Like my first day moms, she did her shit. The whole Jada August, etc. I chose many girls, and especially before I left Seattle. Oh yeah, but last year when I took her back, that's another thing in life. I know it's easier than done, but don't take your ex back, man. They're ex for a reason. Leave the past in the past. Learn from it. If you guys can be cool, either co-parenting if you have kids. If not, I wouldn't say be friends, but just be cool with each other. Don't have beef. Like, don't hate, don't dislike, or don't hold a grudge with them. Just don't like the way they did it to you. Forgive, not forget, and that's it. Keep it humble. Your life goes on, and kill them with kindness, and that's why we want to keep talking about, especially when it's your ex now or your baby father, baby mother, and they all want to talk about, the past, like for example, in the Spanish culture, what I'm saying about this, everyone, I guess, well, a lot of them consider that I'm still stuck on my ex. Even my ex to this day, as I speak, she believes I'm still stuck on her. I'm like, no, I'm telling a story. I don't hate each other, I'm disliking nothing. It's over, done with. I'm just telling a story, and once again, I'm not a victim, I'm not a survivor. I can say that because I've been, you know, through the domestic violence abuse. I've been through all that shit, but I don't say nothing to be about. I'm just telling a story. Hey, this is what you can get into. There's the potential what can happen to you, and I forewarned you. If you want to date her, him, and they're whooping your ass, told you. If I've been cheating doing shit, I told you. And that's it. You know, so that's why, you know, men and women, if you what I believe is just fall back 1,000, man. And don't, you know, once again, boys and girls, they'll get up and leave, and they'll just body hop all day. They'll be body hopping. That's why me, like, I love life, you know. So I'm very blunt. I don't hold back, and I don't care if I hurt your feelings. I got your attention because you're doing wrong, and that's it. And I'm just forewarning you, especially your body hopping. I'm gonna tell you, yo, keep doing that, but all you're doing for yourself. If you're a nice person, you know, deep down, you are a nice person, but you keep body hopping. All you're doing is hurting yourself. Because when you sit down after you're done, whatever, if you drink, you get high, you set a party, you kick all that good shit. When you slow down at night and you find and your feelings catch up to you, you know, just tell yourself, this isn't me. I'm not partying, kicking, doing drugs. This wasn't supposed to be me. But I did it because I was hurt. So I just try to do what? Put band-aids on my cuts. But at nighttime when you sit there and it all catches up to you, all the band-aids come off and what? All your wounds are wide open. You never fully healed, never. All you do is put band-aid. Keep doing band-aids, man, do that. That's your head, not my head. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen to you, you know? So that's why, you know, like when I was going through my shit last year, it's day one when everybody found out what happened, etc. What's gonna call it? Like my so-called family friends, etc. They're like, oh yeah, we'll get you a babysitter for the kids, and then we'll go party and get bitches, party and drink. I'm like, and I was like laughing, like, yo, y'all for real? So that's gonna fix me. I get a girl by my side or rest of bitches and stuff like that. Party, kick, and do drugs, and that's gonna fix me. This pain, this shit right here, okay, it's gonna fix me. I was like, yo, you guys are wild. I'm good with you. Like, I'm messing with you. Yo, you guys ain't family or friends. I was like, what? You know, I didn't stutter. Nah. True family and friends will tell me what? Just kick back, fall back, you know, work on yourself, chill. You don't need them by your side. And that's true family and friends, because they give you a constructive criticism. Anyone that cares about you, loves you, the only time they give you shit, negative shit, is because you're doing wrong. That's constructive criticism. That's people you care about. That's people you keep around you all the time. Other than that, what do they always do? Uplift you, push you, and yo, vibe with you. That's real family. That's why I tell people, yo, like, here locally wise, I don't go tell people who I vibe with. Real shit, real talk. Only so many, and that's it. My family and friends more here on TikTok. My buddy Matt here, right here, good people. Matt love to him, etc. I met him on Facebook. You know, also, you know, Turner, etc. So I got more family and friends basically on social media versus locally. I have where I'm from. I got hella family, but I don't even talk to them, especially now. Oh, fuck no. Because I called everybody out. In the Spanish culture, 1,000. That's why I say, you see my TikTok, it's Little Mexico, because where I'm from. Eastern Washington, I'm going to tell you now, if you've never been to Washington before, Eastern Washington, when Snoqualmie past eastbound, 90% is Caucasians, aka white, and Mexican Chicanos, Spanish. Different Spanish races, but Mexican Chicanos. 10%, a drop of black, yellow, purple. That's all it is. Real shit we're talking. You don't believe me? Come to the east side. That's what you see, is white and brown everywhere, you know? Time out. Water break. I'll be talking. Whew. That was straight up cotton mouth. Sorry, baby. See what you said. Alright, when people love you, they support your decisions 1,000 money. No pressure. You do it their way. No more Runikoff. Hell no. I'm done with that one. Definitely 1,000. That was the worst 8 days of hell. And then like 15, 18 days later, I was short as a breath. Finally got my lungs back, but yeah, that was a bad phase. Obviously don't wish bad upon nobody, but yeah, don't mask it if you can. It's getting better, supposedly, which I believe is getting better, but still, if you had it once, you did it again. So,
I got tutoring tomorrow, but I don't want to go.
you have to go. You got tutoring? What time?
I don't have to go.
No, you're gonna go.
I don't want to go.
You slacking. That's your fault, my fault.
No, I have a...
You gotta go.
No.
You gotta go.
No, Mr. Brown said you don't have to.
You going?
You don't have to.
You're going. You don't want to volunteer yourself, that's true.
No, but I didn't know it was going to be.
doesn't matter. Tutoring, that's it. It doesn't matter who it is.
It's too long though, and it's boring.
What time you have? 4 or 5? 5, not 5 for 30, right?
No.
What?
I think it's like 4 or something.
4:50, 4:45, right? Okay, I'll let me know. Sorry. Come on, my daughter's got tutoring. But anyways,
But
yeah. Let's see what's up with V-Bucks.
I went to school today. I could get V-Bucks for that.
Okay, for sure. But yeah, as I was saying, so like I got you a relationship life question, emps, narcs. I got you 1,000. It's not hard to promise you that at all. It's just, you just gotta know what you are, and if you're hurting, just fall back. It sucks. The loneliness beats you up at night. It sucks. Yes, it does. It's not fun. Like me personally, before I met my girl, which I need to do a TikTok about it, like to say story time. I was cyber dating this girl from New Mexico on Facebook, but she made us official. She didn't ask me. She just like boom, put on Facebook, they were in a relation. And I was like, fuck it, I vibe with it. I roll with it, you know. But once again, I'm blunt, cause hey, what happened since Luna? Luna's pulling a mic on that. Oh yeah, I know, big time. Huh? Amber said you're pulling a Michael.
Oh no, but I think if V-Bucks were going to school today.
Well, one day, okay.
And then next week we gotta go 5 days a week. That's torture.
Back to school, man. I don't know how you guys are doing your side of school, but we're going you're 5th, right? 5th?
What?
You're 5th grade? 5th?
I'm 5th.
Yeah, you're 5th. Anyways, over here in Washington, like this week she's doing 4. They started 4 days of school, which sounds kind of weird. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday cyber school, then Thursday, Friday. Hey, you cooking tortillas? Tortillas? Yo, you cooking tortillas? Yes or no? Gorda, are you doing tortillas or is it burning or what?
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyways, and the high school started this week, 5 days. Next week it'll be the 5th graders, younger, all 5 days, not 4 days, which is, it is what it is. But yeah, so say something more back to normal, which is cool. I get a breather. So, but yeah, I tell you, so just like, yeah, definitely fall back. And just work on yourself. You know, it's the best thing for you, because then you can, once you make it 1,000, which I will get that on my body. And then you can be, like me personally, when I went through my 8 weekend after my 88 days, I let go, then I hit the 46 later 1,000. Like, especially when I hit the 88 days, I was just like, once again, an analogy, I cannot be a virgin, right? Because obviously I have 7 kids, blood, my stepson 8. But like, I treated myself as an 18 virgin again. Like, the way I was feeling, my state of mind, I'm good. Like, this is how I was supposed to feel when I was, 18. Not my head scattered, etc. Not nothing. I could breathe. I thought people I'm it's everybody. I sleep good 1,000, I wake up good 1,000. Every which way. No worries in the world. The only person that bothers me is the mother of my kids sometimes, if she's on the path about the ex. But I love to debate, so, once again, it's not a competition, but I tell her, I'm trying to help you wake up what you are. You call me narcissist, what she does, I'd be like, that hurt my feelings, it's just a word. I go, you don't know what a narcissist is. Our Spanish culture does not know what a narcissist is. They just, you just look on TikTok, you watch all the traits. Yes, I'm a verbal abuser, all the good stuff, right? And that's why I already know what I am. That's why I'm a 2020 am, because I'm calling everybody out. I go, you're a hurt em, I'm a hurt em, that's why we failed. I go, why didn't you tell me that? You call me a narcissist, because boom, that's what you are. I go back to the top. If I'm a narcissist in your eyes, so when you hit me, what was that called? Love? When you party, kick and drink, and get all drunk and stuff, come and show up late, like really late? I mean, when nobody has cell phone and stuff around you, supposedly. And what's that called? Love? Like, yo, that's narcissist traits. Excuses in life. Like, nah. And as I told you, you're hurt him, like I am. And that's the reason why we failed. And with that said, like, we had this altercation like 3 weeks ago, I think, roughly. Which I'm never supposed to do day one. Never. Because, I have nothing against them at all. Like, yo, more power to them. Their stuff, that's their stuff, not my stuff. But the truth is the fact that she's looking for it. Oh, 1,000. No, my ex, like, so once again, just be with baby mother, baby father, or exes, don't treat it as a competition. Once again, but a lot of people do. The glow up, all that, that's cool, but just do it for yourself. Don't be like, I'm gonna work out to look better, because let's say you got a shape, right? And you start working out, you do it for yourself. Do it for your health. Don't do it because my ex. I'm gonna start pulling guys and girls, whatever you're into, etc. No, do it for yourself. But if you treat it as a competition, that lets you know you're still bitter in life. And me personally, I'll call your shit out. That's time my ex, she always talking about her past. I'm like, okay, cool. And what? Like, I did that, yes, and what? And what did you do? You got nothing to say, right? Why don't you say what you did wrong? Oh, but that's right, you're the victim. Play the role of an angel, the role of the kids. That's cool, ain't about me. Hey, what up, Lopez? You're back again. She will learn properly. She will learn. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, for sure. And that's, I love to debate, you know, I love to debate every which way. Well, she may be starting to do it to get back at you, but hopefully we'll flip a switch. Oh, no, yeah. No, what she's doing, yeah, exactly. Because what she wants, especially on TikTok, right? So she tagged me on that girl, the girl's TikTok. She talked about narcissists. And once again, if you're in your feelings, within her to get healed, she ain't getting healed for a long time. She's a hurt for a very long time. And her dude's a traditional amp. I'm a 2020 amp, but I get to call out everybody. If you're 2020, my girl and I, we're both 2020s. Everybody else, you know, if you're hurt, traditional, lost, you have to figure out what you are. Traditional is really easy. A traditional is more like virgin that hasn't got demolished to the fullest yet. If you have demolished and you're questioning your self-worth and you're always in your feelings about your past, etc., you're her empathist. And everybody has narcissist traits. Everybody does. So with that said, you know, and a lost step is this: a person that's running the streets, gangbanging, you know, mafiosos, pushing weight, all that, you know, that just run the black market world. That's a lost step. Because a lot of people they don't want to be in the lifestyle, but they did it because they're around it, they grew up with it, etc. But they know they're good people, but eventually they want to get out of it and get away from that because that's not them. But they don't know what they are because once again, in this world, no one talks about this. TikTok all day, every day, number one platform for anything in the world. But narcissists and empathists, all right here, you learn about it very, very fast. But once again, just be cautious because everybody, like I was, talks about narc. Everybody's a narc. I was like, damn. So if you yell, you're a narc. You know, you talk shit to somebody, you're a narc. Like, nah. That's called narcissist traits. So, point being, now you're free. I'm like, oh yeah, no, babe, no, 1,000. No, that's what I tell my ex, like, and that's what I'm gonna get out my collarbones. I'm gonna, you know, get the oxymoron that I created, which is it probably hasn't been written before. You know, I love you for leaving me. So I'm gonna get, actually, this one, I love you for leaving me. So that's my oxymoron. But once again, it had to be said before. But I'm taking it and putting it on me because it's the truth. I tell people, you know when you let go of your ex 1,000 is when you tell them face to face with no emotions, no tears, no choking up. I love you for leaving me. That was the best thing for us. And they're gonna like me. Like when I told her that, she looked at me and said, "Dead and night, you're crazy." I go, "I'll be crazy, but guess what? I'm blessed. I see good. I wake up good. 1,000. Thank you. All this that I went through, you saw me crying like a bitch. I had to go through that. I had to figure this out, aka the awakening. So now I'm considered crazy, which I'll be crazy. It doesn't matter to me. And that's a downfall when someone like changes their ways and starts speaking spiritual or blunt stuff and be honest about it. You're considered crazy in the world, right? For example, my boy Jim Carrey. What's he known for? Being a comedian all his life, right? Now that he speaks knowledgeable shit and he's raw and real, which he's always been like that, but he would drop it here and there. After his wife passed, and obviously, you know, he became more blunt about it, and now he's considered crazy. Oh, Jim Carrey, he's lost it. Like, nah, he's speaking straight up raw and real shit. He has not lost it. But since he's known as a comedian, they won't take him for seriousness. You see? That's what I'm saying. As long as you speak your mind and guide people, that's all that matters. Who cares? All the energy vampire and narcs? You know, not really, but screw them all. Every single one of them. I don't need you in my life. Keep pushing. If you're positive, keep vibing. You know, me personally, like I'm saying, I'm a 2020 amp. I only help tradition, hurt, and lost stuff, and that's it. All you narcs that watching this and watch my TikToks, I don't care for none of you. I don't care about your sob story, your childhood. I don't care. Oh, my kid's hurt. My mom's dying. Well, let me speak to your mom. I want to speak to you. Oh, can you give me money for this? I'll give money for your mom, for your kid, your father, your cousin. I won't give you money. What you gonna do with the money? You're gonna use it, or you're gonna misuse it. I don't want to deal with you. I'm good. And that's why when they call you mean, I'll be mean to you. I don't care what you are. You 1,000. If I know you're a narc 1,000, I don't care for you. Nobody in the world can fix you. No drugs, no alcohol, no bitches, nothing in the world can fix you. You're done. You're gone. You don't believe me? Keep body hopping. Keep using everybody, your mother, even your own mother. Keep doing that. And when you want to blame everybody for your mistakes, that's your mistakes. But as a narcissist, what do? You blame everybody, your mother, but yourself. And here's a kicker. So everyone talks about narcs, right? 1,000. They talk about narc. And they talk about You know how some say they could be fixed, they can't be fixed. Simple as that. But the reason being they can't be fixed is very simple. Very, very simple. A narcissist is what? They love emps, us. Because why? They consume us, they try to become us, and it leeches and they keep pushing. Move on. That's what they get up and leave in discard all day. They call it discard. They leave you all day. You and your mother, everybody, doesn't matter. And they're trying, with the reason because they're trying to be us, they take positive traits, and they try, that's why when a narc takes the way you speak, the way you act, and they act like you, and with that said, be cautious, because traditional hurt lost them do the same shit. A lot of people don't say that, but they do the same thing. Whatchamacallit, they're just trying to be like you, etc. But narcissists, for sure, oh yeah, but they can't be us. They can have empathy, they can cry, put on a soap opera, yes, but they cannot be empathist or empath, as they say. They can't. It's highly impossible. But they can have empathy for a millisecond or for whatever time being is. They can have 1,000 kids. They'll use the kids, but they'll use. What up, Turner? How you doing, brother? How's it going? But they'll use it, against you, etc. And that's why all the better baby mom, baby fathers use the kids against each other. And because why? Either they're full squares, hurt squares, or this traditional square and circle. Them narcs. That's why it's shit. That's why you guys having, the whole custody battle, all that bumping heads. Like my ex now. So I try to remind her, if you're not a narc, right? Which you're not. You're her end, but you gaslighting. Say, I'm going to take you to court. We're going to court. Oh, you say court. And I'm like, what do I say? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Before, when we were going through a shit last year, that would hurt me. Because I'm scared I'm going to lose my kid, etc. Or I won't ever see him again. Now, in my head, I already made, I already prepared for myself for that. So I tell everybody, God forbid I lose them all. I can tell their face many times. Let's say magically we go to court and I lose them all of them, right? I would trip in life, but I won't fall. I'll shed my tears, but I won't fall. I still progress in life. I'll eventually see him again. But with that said, if that happens, God forbid if it does, here you go, I'll mop you in the world up. I'll mop you, the court system, because the court system is very narcissistic every which way. And I have fun with it. I'm on social media. Yo, people vibe with me, etc. I'm blunt and honest. I don't sugarcoat shit. Oh, nah. You messing up, and that's it. Why you messing up? That's what I'm asking. Why? Because you're bored? Well, or who's hurting you? Who's touching you? Who beat you up, etc. Why are you raging? What's the deal with you, Sorry, babe. I got you, June. We're cases to the people who only see from their perspective. Oh, yeah. Narrow-minded people, for sure. But if they open their minds, it's all about learning and understanding and respecting others. 1,000 that note. Doing the right some of the late. Oh yeah, no, brother, you good? No, you pop up whenever you feel like it. What's up, 305 How you doing? But with that said, I tell you, no, it's that's why what I believe is this. Everybody has their own beliefs, right? So you can just vibe me, you don't have to. It's your choice. But narcissists, no matter what, are narrow-minded. If you want to test them out, very simple. Talk about the 3 word subjects for narrow-minded people: race, religion, politics. Voice your opinion. They start popping off. They try to beat you with the Bible. Their ways or no way. Typically a narcissist, every which way. Or tradition, her lost step also. They're very narrow-minded, but they can be narrow-minded with a more open mind. The lost ones are the ones that have, they're like, half, I say what, half full glass, whatever they say, half cup, all that good shit. It's they're in the middle because they don't know to be good or too bad because no one's taught them yet. So that's why I tell people, if you're open-minded, we vibe it every which way. If you're closed-minded, I'll keep it really short with you. Me personally, I can fight. Yo.
You could get Sour Patch Kids now, and then we'll have a mystery freaking flavor, and you guessed it. You could get 50,000 bucks.
I guess.
And say live. You're gonna go to Walmart.
Want to do it live or keep it so? Oh no, we get to do it for sure. You gotta jump on. So the thing is, you gotta jump on for sure. As long as you get booted. Hey, Irish country girl, how you doing? How's it going? But yeah, jump on if you want to. No problem at all. Now we're gonna do a live, hell yeah, all day, every day. And with that said, I'm recording this. Well, actually, this automatically records it, which is cool about TikTok. Finally, they started doing that where it saves your lives, and you get down to your phone and upload it to your YouTube channel, IG setup, Facebook if you choose to. Which I do personally. I like to upload to my YouTube channel and put it on Facebook, so I get a Spanish race, stab him in the heart, because what I'm saying, I'm considered crazy, and then like my family's all, my parents all, my mother, why is it like, these people are telling you about, telling your father's not you crazy. I'm like, and do I care? I don't care about people in life. If you're positive, I'm vibing with you. Negative, I don't care about your feelings. I mean, about your words or your feelings for a reason. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Especially those generations to be all this and that. Like, girl, mom, I don't care. Let the you guys are that old. Y'all so miserable. You guys are worried about little old me here in little Mexico. Why? Because I'm telling the honest truth. I tell you, yo, check your partner's phone. Babe, can I see your phone? Oh, we can't give it over. Pff, have fun with that relationship. That's straight up toxic. I don't care. Oh, my privacy. What you hiding? Simple as that. It's a stupid phone. That's why I have my. That's why I got a hobby. It's just that it's a phone. Use it correctly. It's just a phone. Use it correctly. Do your dirt. Not my shit. Your shit. That's why me personally, both my exes, I didn't ever worry about the phone, but I lost them to the phone. So that's why I promote the shit out of it. And that's why when my ex wants to give me BS, or when her dude was giving me BS, I was laughing. I was like, yo. And I told him, yo, Jada, yo, August, what's up with you guys? You guys are bothered because why I keep talking about it. Yo, I will say this to my last dying breath. This right here, this little triangle BS, all this is normal. Oh, well, somebody wants to jump up. What's up? Hello?
My bad. My bad.
I'm about to jump off and jump back on because